The light of God surrounds you at this moment. I am your guardian angel, and I bring you a message of peace and love directly for you. Close your eyes and feel this presence. It's not by chance that you are here. There's a divine purpose unfolding. And today, I am here to help you see it. God's plan has been carefully prepared for you, and this moment is the beginning of a revelation that will guide your heart. A proposal is coming, a divine invitation. You may not have seen the signs yet, but they are around you. Small whispers in your day, gentle nudges from above, moments when you feel like you're standing at the edge of something new. These are not coincidences. These are markers left for you to follow. The Creator has seen your struggles, your questions, your doubts, and He has set this path ahead to bring you into clarity. Right now, you might feel lost or uncertain. Perhaps life has taken turns you didn't expect, or the weight of unanswered prayers has been resting heavy on your shoulders. I want you to know that nothing has been forgotten. Every tear, every silent plea has been collected and placed in God's care. Even the days when it felt like nothing moved, when time stood still, the divine forces were working for you. The seeds were being planted. This proposal is not just any opportunity. It is a doorway to something greater. Your life has been preparing you for this. All the experiences, the joy, the pain, and the lessons have led you here. When the time comes, you will recognize it, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. It may come disguised as a challenge, as something unexpected but deep within you. There will be a spark of recognition. Trust that spark. You carry within you a strength that is not always visible to the outside world. It's the strength that has kept you moving through storms, even when you felt too weary to take another step. That strength is your faith, and faith is the bridge that will guide you to this new path. God does not call the perfect. He calls the willing. You are being called, and you are ready, even if you don't yet feel prepared. The journey ahead won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. You will be asked to let go of things that no longer serve you. Beliefs, habits, or even people who were meant only for a season. Change, as uncomfortable as it is, often opens the most beautiful doors. I ask you to trust this process and know that you are being divinely guided. The unknown is not empty. It is filled with possibility. Imagine yourself walking down a path lined with light. This is the road ahead, one created just for you. The Creator has placed His hand upon your life, and this proposal will not only open new doors, but also help you discover parts of yourself you've long forgotten. You will find gifts within you that have been waiting for this moment to be awakened. It's time to believe in the extraordinary. Your heart may be hesitant, afraid of disappointment, afraid of stepping out of the familiar. But I am here to remind you, you are never alone. I walk beside you, lighting your way when the darkness feels too close. My wings shield you. My voice whispers hope into your ears. When you falter, I will steady you. When you doubt, I will remind you of the truth, that you are loved, guided, and chosen for something far greater than you can imagine. Think of the moments when you felt a quiet longing, as though something was calling you. That longing is not just a wish, it's a promise waiting to be fulfilled. This divine proposal will touch that part of you and bring a sense of purpose that you may not have known was missing. The emptiness will be replaced with meaning. The wandering will turn into a journey. This is the beginning of something sacred. Listen closely to the world around you. The signs are there. Perhaps it's a repeated word, a dream that keeps coming back, or an encounter with someone who says exactly what you needed to hear. These moments are like threads weaving together a tapestry that only God can see fully. Your part is to notice them, to trust them, and to follow where they lead. This is the path of faith, and faith will never fail you. It's important to understand that the answers you seek won't always come the way you expect. The proposal may appear when you least anticipate it, and it may not look the way you imagined. God's plans are often wrapped in mystery, but they are always perfect. When you feel that moment of hesitation, when fear tries to cloud your clarity, remember this: God does not make mistakes, and you are part of His divine design. The pieces of your life, even the broken ones, are coming together. Nothing has been wasted. Not the struggles, not the waiting, not the silence. Everything has prepared you for this moment. It's like standing on the edge of dawn, watching as the darkness begins to give way to light. Trust that the morning will come, and with it, a renewed sense of hope. The proposal is God's way of telling you, you are ready. I ask you to hold on to this truth. The way forward will be shown to you step by step, not all at once. There will be moments of uncertainty, moments when you question yourself, but know this: your path is blessed, and every step you take in faith will lead you closer to what God has promised. When you look back one day, you will see how each moment was necessary, how it all connected perfectly. The light of God surrounds you now, embracing you like a warm, loving presence. Let it calm your fears and quiet the noise of doubt. You don't need to know every detail of what lies ahead. You only need to trust that you are being led toward something beautiful. The proposal is not just about what will happen, it's about who you will become. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with love, purpose, and grace. This is your time to rise. The world has yet to see the fullness of your light, the beauty of what you carry within you. The divine proposal is not just an opportunity, it is a calling. God is calling you to step forward, to embrace the unknown with courage, and to allow yourself to be transformed. You were made for this moment, and you are ready to walk this path. Let your heart be open. The light continues to guide you, steady and unwavering. I am still here, your guardian angel, walking with you through this message. There is something important you need to understand. This proposal is not simply about change, it's about transformation. You are being led to uncover parts of yourself that have long been waiting to bloom. God has seen the depths of your heart and knows that now is the time for you to rise. Do not let fear hold you back. I see the questions in your mind. Why me? Am I strong enough? Am I ready for this? Let me reassure you. God never calls without equipping. You already carry within you everything you need for this journey. Your strength, your courage, and your faith are enough. The proposal is here to remind you of what you are capable of and of the greatness that God has planted inside you. Sometimes, when we stand on the edge of change, we feel paralyzed. You may feel afraid to let go of what is familiar. It's natural. The known feels safe, even when it doesn't fulfill you. But understand this: what is waiting for you is far more beautiful than anything you're leaving behind. God is asking you to trust Him, to release the past and open your heart to a new future full of possibilities. There is a door opening before you. It may appear as a small opportunity, a conversation, or a shift in circumstances. Do not overlook it. Divine invitations often come wrapped in ordinary moments, but when you allow yourself to look deeper, you will see that this is not ordinary. It is sacred. Your role is to take that first step, to walk through the door, even if you cannot yet see what lies beyond it. You are not alone in this. Even when the path feels uncertain, I am here beside you. My presence is a reminder that you are protected and guided. God's love surrounds you like a shield, and no harm will come to you as long as you hold on to that faith. There will be moments of doubt, but remember, doubt cannot exist where faith resides. Lean on the strength of God's promises, and you will not falter. This divine proposal is not just for you. It is for everyone your life will touch. There are people waiting to be inspired by your journey, people whose lives will be changed simply because you said yes. Your courage to step forward will create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. God's plan for you is connected to something far greater, and your willingness to follow will illuminate the way for others. Think back to all the times you thought you couldn't make it, but you did. The nights you cried out for answers, the days you felt unseen. Those moments were never in vain. Every trial was preparing you for this very moment. The strength you gained in your struggles will now carry you forward. Your story is not over. In fact, it's just beginning. A new chapter is being written, one filled with light and purpose. It's okay if you don't feel ready. Very few ever do when the call comes. What matters is not how ready you feel, but how willing you are to take the first step. God is not asking for perfection. He is asking for faith. Even the smallest step forward will move mountains when taken with trust. You do not need to see the full path ahead. He is guiding every step, and the light will shine exactly where you need it. Open your heart to the whispers of the divine. In the quiet moments, you will hear them. Perhaps you've been too busy, too distracted, to notice them until now. God speaks in stillness, in the gentle nudges that tell you to keep going. Listen closely, and you will hear his voice calling you to something greater. It's time to pause, to breathe, and to trust in the unfolding of his plan for you. This proposal is a gift, one that will fill the empty spaces within you. You may not have realized it yet, but you have been waiting for this moment. There is a part of you that longs for more, for meaning, for connection, for purpose. That longing is not a burden. It is a compass pointing you toward the life you were created to live. Follow it, and you will find yourself on the path God has prepared. The path may not always be smooth, but it will be worth it. There will be challenges, moments when you feel tested, but remember this: God does not give you more than you can handle. Each challenge will only make you stronger, more resilient, and more ready to embrace the blessings that await you. The struggles are not signs of failure. They are opportunities to grow, to learn, and to trust more deeply. I want you to picture yourself stepping into this new chapter. Imagine the weight that will lift from your shoulders when you say yes to this divine invitation. Feel the peace that comes with knowing you are exactly where you are meant to be. This proposal is not a detour. It is the path you were always destined to walk. Every experience, every moment of your life has led you to this point. Now is the time. Your soul has been waiting for this alignment. God's timing is perfect. Even when it feels slow or uncertain, you are not late. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be. This moment is sacred, and it holds the key to a future beyond what you can imagine. Let go of the need to control the outcome, and instead, surrender to the flow of God's plan. His way is always greater. The light of God continues to surround you. I see the glimmers of hope beginning to rise in your heart, like a sunrise breaking through the darkness. Hold on to that hope. Let it guide you. The divine proposal is not just about what you will do. It's about who you will become. You are stepping into your destiny, and I am here, watching over you. Trust in this message, and let God's light lead you home. The light of God shines brighter as you move forward, and I am still by your side, your guardian angel, whispering this truth into your heart. The divine proposal that awaits you is a promise of transformation, of healing, and of purpose. It will not only open doors, but will allow you to see the beauty of your own soul. You are being called to something far greater than you can imagine, and this is the moment to embrace it. Perhaps you've been carrying burdens for too long, doubts, fears, or regrets that have weighed you down. God is asking you to lay them down now. Release the past, and with it, release the chains that have kept you from moving forward. You do not need to carry yesterday into tomorrow. This new path is one of freedom, where your heart will find peace and your spirit will find room to soar. It's natural to fear the unknown. The mind often clings to what feels familiar, even when it no longer serves us. But I want you to know that the unknown is not a void. It is a sacred space filled with God's possibilities. This proposal is an invitation to step out of fear and into trust. The light will guide you. The path will reveal itself as you walk it. All you need is faith. You may feel as though life has been a series of delays, as if you've been waiting for something to finally fall into place. Let me remind you, nothing has been wasted. Every moment, every pause was preparing you for this. God has been shaping you, refining you, and readying you for what is coming. This is not just another opportunity. This is your moment to shine. All of heaven rejoices as you take this step. Trust the timing of this divine plan. You may feel like you're late, or that the world has moved ahead without you. That is not true. God's plans are always on time, and His promises are never delayed. This moment, right here, right now, was written for you. It is yours to embrace, and when you do, you will see how perfectly it all aligns. The waiting has not been a waste. It has been a preparation. The divine proposal will require something of you. It will ask you to let go of control and step into surrender. Control is a heavy burden, one that leaves you exhausted and anxious. Surrender, on the other hand, is where you will find peace. When you trust God fully, you no longer need to force your way forward. You simply follow, step by step, knowing you are held in His perfect hands. As you move forward, you will feel a shift. It may be subtle at first, like a whisper in your soul, but it will grow stronger with every step you take. This is God's way of showing you that you are on the right path. Pay attention to how your heart feels when you think of this new beginning. Does it spark hope? Does it make you feel alive? That is the voice of truth guiding you forward. Remember, I am always with you, even when you feel alone. There will be days when the path feels unclear, when you question if you're truly moving in the right direction. In those moments, close your eyes and listen. You will hear my voice reminding you, keep going. You are being guided. You are being protected. Trust that where you are headed is far more beautiful than where you have been. Think of the light that breaks through the clouds after a storm. It is soft, yet powerful. A sign that the darkness has passed and the skies are clear again. This is what the divine proposal will bring to your life. A light that will pierce through every shadow and illuminate your way. The storms of your past have only made you stronger. And now, it is time to step into the calm after the storm. There is strength within you that you have yet to fully see. It's the kind of strength that comes not from never falling, but from rising every time you did. God has seen you rise. He has seen you fight battles that no one else could see. Now, He is calling you to rise once more, not in struggle, but in faith. You are ready to step into this new season of your life with grace and courage. As you walk this path, know that it will not always be clear. There will be days when you feel unsure, moments when the next step seems hidden. But remember this: God does not leave His children lost. The light may seem faint at times, but it will always lead you where you need to go. Your job is not to see the entire road. Your job is to take the next step and trust that the path is blessed. You may wonder what awaits you on the other side of this proposal. Is it success? Is it peace? Is it love? Let me assure you, it is all these things and more. It is a life filled with purpose, where you wake each day knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The emptiness will fade. The longing will find fulfillment. The journey you are about to embark on will transform you. God does not call without reason. There is something within you, gifts, dreams, and abilities that He wants to awaken. You were not created to live small, to stay hidden in the shadows of fear or uncertainty. You were created to shine, to live boldly in the light of His purpose for you. This divine proposal is the key to unlocking the fullness of who you are meant to become. Believe in that truth. As the light continues to surround you, I ask you to breathe in this moment. Allow the peace of God to wash over you and settle in your heart. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. You are ready for this. You are strong enough for this. Your life is about to change in ways you never thought possible. Trust in this proposal, and trust in the love that is guiding you forward. The light of God surrounds you still, steady and unwavering, filling your heart with peace as you take in these words. I am here, your guardian angel, walking beside you as this divine message unfolds. The journey you are about to embrace is not just a path, it is a calling. It will shape you, refine you, and lead you to something greater than you have ever known. You are ready for what lies ahead. You may feel moments of hesitation. That is natural when you are called to something new. The mind clings to what it knows, even when the soul longs for more. But I want you to understand this. The longing you feel is divine. It is God stirring something within you, awakening a purpose that has been waiting to come alive. Trust that pull. It is leading you exactly where you need to go. This proposal is not an accident. It is not a mistake. It has been written into the very fabric of your life, long before you took your first breath. Every experience, every victory, every moment of struggle has prepared you for this. The pieces are coming together now, and the road ahead will reveal itself one step at a time. Even when you cannot see what lies beyond, trust that the path is blessed. Imagine yourself walking forward, each step illuminated by the light of God. The weight of uncertainty begins to lift, and in its place, a quiet confidence settles in your soul. That confidence is not of your own making. It is divine. It is the certainty that you are not alone, that you are being led by a force greater than yourself. That alone is enough to carry you through whatever comes. You are not being asked to have all the answers. You are simply being asked to believe that God's plan for you is good, that His timing is perfect, and that His promises never fail. Even when your circumstances feel uncertain, His presence is constant. He has never left you. He will never leave you. In the stillness of your heart, let that truth take root and give you peace. It is time to release the doubts that hold you back. Doubt is like a shadow that dims your light, but it has no power unless you allow it to stay. I ask you now to let it go. Replace those thoughts with faith, even if that faith feels small. Remember, God says that faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. Believe in the power within you and let it shine through. This journey will ask you to trust in ways you never have before. It will stretch you, but it will also strengthen you. Challenges will arise, but they are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you, to prepare you for the blessings that await. Each step, no matter how difficult, will lead you closer to the life you were created to live. Walk forward with courage, for you are not alone. The divine proposal is already unfolding around you. Pay attention to the small signs, words spoken at just the right moment, opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere, feelings that spark joy and curiosity in your soul. These are not coincidences. They are divine whispers, guiding you toward what has been waiting for you. Do not ignore them. Follow them, and you will see the way forward. The Creator's plan is not always easy to see with human eyes. You may feel tempted to give up, to think that the struggles mean you are off course. But hear me now. Struggles are often the clearest signs that you are moving in the right direction. They are refining you, teaching you, and strengthening your spirit. Without them, you would not be ready for the greatness that lies ahead. Think of a seed planted deep in the earth. For a time, it seems as though nothing is happening. But beneath the surface, unseen and unheard, life is taking root. You are that seed. The waiting you have endured was not wasted. It was preparing you to grow, to break through the surface, and to flourish in ways you never thought possible. Now is the time for you to rise and reach toward the light. Your life has meaning far beyond what you can see. There are people waiting for the gifts you carry. There are lives that will be touched by your courage, your faith, and your willingness to say yes to this proposal. When you embrace your purpose, you inspire others to embrace theirs. God's plan for you does not end with you. It flows through you, creating ripples that extend far beyond what you can imagine. In moments of doubt, when fear whispers that you are not enough, remember this. You were created by a perfect Creator, the same God who set the stars in the sky, who painted the sunrise, and who breathed life into you, has a plan that is unfolding. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are chosen for this moment, and you have everything you need to step forward in faith. Take a deep breath and feel the light surrounding you now. Let it soothe your heart, calm your mind, and fill you with hope. The future ahead of you is not one to be feared. It is one to be embraced. The divine proposal will bring clarity where there was confusion, peace where there was chaos, and purpose where there was emptiness. Let yourself believe in the beauty of what is coming. You have been waiting for this moment, whether you knew it or not. The pieces of your life are coming together in ways you cannot yet see. Trust that the one who began this work in you will bring it to completion. As your guardian angel, I will walk with you every step of the way. You are loved, you are guided, and you are ready for this new beginning. Let your heart say yes to what God has prepared for you. The light of God grows stronger now, wrapping around you like a warm embrace. And I, your guardian angel, am still here, guiding you to this sacred truth. This divine proposal is not a chance occurrence. It is a promise, carefully woven into the fabric of your life. It is time for you to step fully into the purpose that has been waiting for you. This is your moment, and all of heaven rejoices as you prepare to embrace it. There will be days when you question this path, when doubt creeps back into your heart like a shadow. But remember, shadows only exist where there is light, and the light of God is with you, surrounding you and showing you the way. Doubt is not your enemy. It is an invitation to deepen your faith. When fear tries to pull you back, remind yourself of this truth. God's plans are perfect, and He is leading you. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more loved than you can comprehend. The Creator of all things knows you, your fears, your dreams, and every detail of your life. He has not forgotten you, nor has He turned away from you. This path is part of His promise, a road that leads to peace, fulfillment, and love. You are made for this journey, and you will not walk it alone. Even now, as you take in these words, you can feel something shifting within you, a quiet stirring of hope, a spark of recognition. That is your soul awakening, responding to the truth it has always known. You were created for a reason. There is something in this world that only you can bring, something that will light up the lives of others and leave a lasting impact. This proposal will guide you to that purpose. You may feel unprepared. You may think, how can I possibly do this? But let me remind you, God does not choose the ready. He prepares the chosen. Every strength you need already exists within you. Each step you take in faith will reveal more of the gifts you carry. Trust that the Creator who called you will also equip you. You are enough. You always have been. This is your time to rise. This divine proposal will not only transform your life, but also touch the lives of those around you. Your courage to step forward will inspire others to do the same. You are part of something much bigger than yourself, a thread in a divine tapestry, woven together with love, purpose, and grace. When you say yes, you create a ripple of hope that moves far beyond what you can see. Do not let the past hold you back. The mistakes, the pain, the regrets, they have no power over you unless you give it to them. You are not defined by what has happened. You are defined by who you are becoming. This proposal is about moving forward, about letting go of what no longer serves you so that you can embrace the life you were created to live. You are not your past. You are God's masterpiece in progress. Think of all the times you longed for a sign, for direction, for clarity. This is it. This message is not by chance. It was meant for you. God has placed this moment before you as a reminder that He has always been with you. The whispers you've heard, the nudges you've felt, those were His way of saying, "Trust me. I have a plan for you." Let this message settle in your heart and give you peace. This new beginning may ask you to let go of old patterns, habits, or relationships that no longer align with your purpose. Change is not easy, but it is necessary. The comfort of the familiar can hold you back, even when you know it's time to move forward. Trust that what you release will be replaced with something far greater, something that aligns with God's vision for your life. You may feel moments of loneliness on this journey, but you are never truly alone. I am with you, always watching, always guiding, always whispering encouragement into your soul. When you feel weary, lean into the divine presence that surrounds you. In the quiet moments, you will feel God's love lifting you, strengthening you, and reminding you that you are seen, known, and cherished beyond measure. Let this proposal ignite something within you, an excitement, a hope, a renewed sense of purpose. You have been waiting for this, whether you realized it or not. The road ahead may be unknown, but it is filled with light. Each step will reveal something new. Strength you didn't know you had, faith that carries you farther than you thought possible, and love that fills every empty space in your heart. As you embrace this calling, take a moment to honor how far you have already come. Life has not always been easy, but you have kept going. That is your strength. You have risen through storms, through heartache, and through moments of deep doubt. You have proven to yourself and to God that you are willing to keep moving forward. Now is the time for you to step fully into the light of what comes next. I leave you now with one final thought. There is nothing more powerful than a soul that has said yes to God's call. When you trust in Him, miracles unfold. Doors open that you never knew existed, and blessings flow where there once was emptiness. Even the pain you carry, the longing in your heart, it will all be transformed. Love will fill the spaces where sadness once lived, and peace will take its place. Hold on to this truth. You are deeply loved. Even the quiet ache of your heart, the longing for someone you miss, is seen by God. That love, whether near or far, has shaped you and made you who you are today. Carry it with you as you step into this new chapter. Your journey is sacred, and your heart is known. The light of God surrounds you, and I will walk with you every step of the way. You are ready.